Yeah, that thing sounds badass, dude. You gotta check that out. What is that thing? It's like a badass Ducati. Gnarly, man. Some of those Ducatis, when they do like the full exhaust, they sound so freaking crazy, dude. But I wanted to talk about a little mod. What's up, guys? Got Dave here. Wanted to talk about a mod you could do to your bike next time you change your oil, and it will make your bike actually faster. And it's the very best oil that you could buy, in my opinion, and it's the Motul 300V, and that's the oil that I use for this Grom. And I can guarantee when you do an oil change on your bike and you swap out whatever oil you got in there for the Motul 300V oil, your bike will feel much faster. I guarantee it, because they guarantee it. It actually says it on the bottle, on the jug, whatever you buy, on the pint or the gallon. I buy the gallon because it's a little bit cheaper. For, you know, it's like maybe $70 for the gallon instead of like $80 for, like, you know, like $20 a pint. So you save a little bit of money by buying the gallon, but it is the absolute best oil that you can get. And I talked to a rep from Motul about that oil, and because it actually claims like a 5 to 8% increase in power. And I was like, how the heck, you know? And he goes, actually, he goes, that gain is through the transmission, because the oil is so slick. It's got so many different like awesome additives in it and stuff that you actually lose less power through the tranny, you know, because like nothing is 100% efficient. So it's like, say you're making like 100 horsepower at the crank of your engine. By the time it gets to the back wheel, like if you were like on a dyno, you would probably only have like maybe like 85 or maybe 90 at the very most out of your 100 horsepower. You wouldn't get 100 horsepower at the rear wheel after it goes through the transmission. But the difference with this oil is that it makes all the gears and everything in there so slick that you actually lose less horsepower, and it makes the bike feel so much faster. I swear, like when I first did the oil change over to this 300V for this bike, it felt like it gained a horsepower. It was like, bah! I'm like, holy crap, man. It actually felt very fast compared to before. And honestly, it's the oil, dude, and I guarantee it. Try it, and if you don't like it, then tough shit. I'm just kidding. And this is what it looks like. The Motul 300V factory line road racing, whatever, 100% synthetic racing motor oil. That's what I use. And I got the 1550, and I don't know why, but that's the weight that I'm using right now, and it seems like it's good. I think most of my bikes use 1050, so it's pretty similar. But I guarantee you will like it if you swap it out. And it's good oil. It's wet clutch approved, so you're not, it's, you know, it's like just as good as whatever you got in your bike right now, if not better. And you can use it in any bike. Like, for example, how my KTMs have that little tag on the side. It says use only Motorex oil. It's like, well, that's probably because they're you know, like whatever, connected with the company that makes Motorex or whatever, you know, like all the KTMs want you to use Motorex. My Beta actually has a Motul sticker, use only Motul, you know. But as long as you're using a high quality oil that is approved for a wet clutch, then you're gonna be good, you know. Like, whoa, dude, these little birds, man. If you use like normal motor oil, that's where you're going to get screwed up, because it'll toast your clutch. If it's not an actual wet clutch oil that's made for a motorcycle with a wet clutch, then the oil will affect the clutch in such a way that it'll just slip, and it won't be good anymore. And you'll actually have to like take the discs out of your bike and buy new clutch discs and actually replace the clutch in your bike, because the oil soaks into it and ruins it. Well, dude, what the heck, man? That was two birds in one run. So I'll talk to you guys later. Try that oil, Motul 300V. Peace. V 300V.